Hi everyone, psychic medium and author Josh Simons coming to everyone with another announcement of my most recently published book. Got it right here. It's called The Spaces Between, and I want to tell you a little bit about it. The last week of 2020, something dawned on me in the way that we all seem to be very hurting from a world, suffering from a pandemic. Those of us in the United States, we just had gotten through a really nasty uh, presidential election. So there were a lot of emotions, a lot of awful stuff going on. And it just dawned on me in that last week that what I was going to do is for every day of 2021, I was going to write a poem, share it on my personal social media profile, along with a picture that I took that day. It was an exercise for me to find beauty in that day. And it was an exercise for me to use social media as a tool to help spread that beauty, right? I truly believe that whenever we find ourselves in times of crisis, we should create more, right? We should all be creating, singing, creating art, making this world a little bit beautiful, a little bit more beautiful than it was when we found it. But that's most especially true when we find ourselves in times of crisis. That is something that I'm continuing to do. I'll probably do it for as long as I'm alive, probably do it for as long as cell phones and social media are a thing. So, if you're friends with me, you'll see that I post poems and photos on a daily basis with that hope of sharing a little bit of the beauty of this world with folks. Something else about this book, though. This is 365 poems, 365 photos. And what I want to do is I just want to show you how this book serves as a tool of divination. Some of you may be familiar with this, some of you may not be familiar with this. There's something called bibliomancy, and bibliomancy is divining messages from books, most commonly and traditionally known to be done with the Bible. You just flip through the Bible and go, that's a message. So with this book right here, what I want to do is, again, 365 photos, 365 poems. What I would like to do is just scroll through this book really quickly, find a page that I'm drawn to, and read the poem to, just to show you how that is. So using this book as a tool of divination, just asking to share the most useful poem that people could respond to well here. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that. Flip to a certain page, open it. And I'm open to page September 29th. So some of the pages have a photo on the opposite page. Some of the pages have a poem and a photo on the same page, just because of printing restrictions. I had to do that. So this is a poem from September 29th. I have beaten around the bush long enough. They're here. They've always been. I call them friends. They call me student. Angels. Make assumptions about them and make mistakes. There are no halos or wings here. There is no one book that is truth. How could you know those who speak the languages of every fish, every bird, every tree, every cloud that's ever been and ever will be? These wings they've given me help me stay here. Help me stay down to earth. That's just September 29th. Let me do another one. April 29th, which is interesting because this is another page with a poem on one side and a photo on another. And you can see, open up, poem, photo on one page. But I'll read the poem from April 29th. You are moved by hands you cannot see. All your days only acts upon a stage. Do the miracles tire you out, or do you fail to notice them? Don't tell me you're bored with blessings. When did you forget your heart and your blood and your mind are the greatest miracles? Won't you hunt fiercely that sense of wonder, Won't you stalk it like wild prey? Steal it back from the very claws that plucked it from your weeping chest. No one knows what you're capable of, most especially you. I'll be the first one to say, uh, most definitely channeling some stuff in this process. And that's something that I don't really talk about a lot, but I think, this is a reminder that we're all doorways, that we all seek out beauty and share it. And when we speak and create and write and sing and do all of those things, we're pulling from the world of spirit and bringing to the world of the physical. And this is my contribution. The spaces between, a photo poetic journey through 2021. I'll include the links to the Amazon page, and I'll include a link to our store at Deep Earth Arts where you can order signed copies online. And please consider joining me on Saturday, March 26th at 3 p.m. here at Deep Earth Arts. I'll have a signing party, and I'm going to do exactly what I just did there. Flip through the book, read the poem. So we'll have a little reading too. Take care, everyone. Thank you, and may you find beauty in the spaces between.